Hey, what's up guys? This is Frank with Progress episode 5. This is week 2, day 3, so this is my first time fully completing the first 2-week cycle of this program. Working with 315 today, so finally up to 3 plates again. And today was definitely a bit rough. My recovery from Wednesday was not very great. I was extremely sore. On Thursday, my entire back was sore from deadlifts. I don't know if I've ever felt that much soreness where like my lower back, my mid back, my traps, pretty much everything was sore. And I think it's because my sleep was a bit off on Wednesday night and Thursday night. So that definitely can impact your recovery. And also I'm still on this reverse diet and playing around with increasing calories, so I'm sure my food still isn't at the point where it needs to be to adequately recover, and the weight's starting to get pretty heavy for me. I mean, 315 shouldn't be too bad, and I was able to get through everything, still beltless here, but it was definitely a tough workout. I've noticed that when I get to the end of the week, my Friday workouts are definitely much harder than Mondays, where I have the weekend to kind of recover and I have that extra day off. But Friday I've already squatted on Monday and Wednesday, so pretty fatigued by this point. I brought my belt with me just in case I wanted to throw it on, but I was actually able to get through the workout without using it. So the first set you could see from the front, I like filming from the front just to see where my knees are tracking and making sure they're staying out over my toes instead of caving in. And I also obviously like filming from the side. I try to get it like right at knee level, that way you can see my depth. And right here it looks okay. It has definitely been better and could be better. Like I said before, my recovery wasn't too great, so I was just feeling a bit tight, and I definitely need to spend more time working on mobility and stretching, like mobility, flexibility, to increase my recovery even more. It's definitely tough squatting 3 days a week. Props to everyone who does that, or sometimes I know people are on programs where they'll squat 4 days a week, so definitely is tough to recover from it. Like I said, hopefully once my calories get up a little bit higher, I'll be able to recover more quickly and feel a bit better. So here is my third set of squats. So today's workout was squat followed by overhead press and pull-ups, and I also hit some standing calf raises at the end. So I pressed last on Monday. Monday was overhead press, Wednesday was bench press, and today we're back at overhead press. And then next week it'll be flip-flopped. So next week I'll bench on Monday, press Wednesday, and bench Friday. So I think some of you guys might be a little bit confused about my split, and I haven't really done an overview yet, but that'll be coming soon. I just wanted to make sure that I got through an entire cycle of the program before doing that. So that was my 4th rep, getting kind of slow there, you can see. And I think it was my 4th rep. Let's see. It's really tough squatting without a belt to hold your air in your stomach. There's nothing really to press against, and it makes it much more difficult. I've definitely noticed that because I'm used to squatting in a belt, and it's really hard to keep your air down in your stomach when you're not pressing your stomach out against anything. So here is overhead press working with 125. I hit 120 on Monday for a 3x5, so today we bumped it up to 125. Definitely gonna have to start slowing down the progress soon. Probably gonna have to make less than 5-pound jumps on the press, and probably the bench press eventually too if I want to continue adding weight each workout. So I'm still using my Addy Powers, which are my weightlifting shoes on the overhead press. You can't see it in the frame here, but I really like the way those feel for the overhead press. I'm not sure if it really makes a difference, but I just feel like it's easier to keep. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's easier to keep my form on point. I'm really focused on keeping my butt tight in order to prevent my back from arching, which is pretty easy to do on this movement. It kind of, you arch your back, your lower back, and you can use your chest a little bit more than staying upright and using mostly anterior delts, pretty much your entire delt, and the triceps. So I think my form looks okay here. There's a couple things I want to fix for my next workout. I want to probably bring my grip in just a little bit and focus on keeping my elbows in front of me more rather than letting them flare out so much. So next workout I'll probably bump up to 130. I think I'd be able to handle that. So here's just one set of my pull-ups. Hit 12 on this set and then got 2 more sets of 8, focusing on getting a full range of motion. I also keep my Addy Powers on. For these, I really like the way they feel on the pull-ups. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just too lazy to switch them out. But for my standing calf raises, I switched back into my New Balance Minimus shoes instead of the Addy Powers, just because they're a little bit easier to use a calf raise with. So that was it for this workout. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.